In September 2014, a man who once drove a broken car with no air conditioning quietly signed a $6.5 million deal. The seller was the daughter of a powerful Kazakh politician. But the buyer, that's where this story gets interesting. His name was Bruno Mars. Behind those gates sits a 2-acre mansion hiding secrets most fans have never seen. 9,000 square feet of luxury with 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. A private space where hit songs come to life. And a garage built for 12 cars. But what's inside tells a story nobody expected. Bruno Mars has sold over 130 million records worldwide. His tours made more than $600 million total. His Las Vegas shows earned over $120 million by 2024. Yet something from his broke days still sits in that garage. Why would a man worth $180 million keep a reminder of his struggles? Because Bruno Mars didn't grow up rich or connected. He arrived in Los Angeles with nothing but talent and a dream. That Studio City mansion holds secrets we're about to uncover. Before we tour the mansions and cars, we need to understand how he built this wealth. Bruno Mars' $175 to $180 million didn't come from one lucky hit. It was built slowly across multiple income streams over more than a decade. He's not just a singer. He's a songwriter, producer, dancer, and businessman. And that combination changes everything. He's sold over 130 million records worldwide. His tours made more than $600 million total. His Las Vegas residency alone earned over $120 million by 2024. In 2017, he made $100 million in 1 year, the highest paid musician on the planet. But here's what makes him different from other artists. He doesn't just perform his songs, he owns them. Every stream, every movie, every commercial pays him twice, as performer and writer. That's not luck, that's smart business. But how does all this money translate into real lifestyle? The answer starts with his Studio City estate. In September 2014, Bruno Mars made the real estate move that would define his life. A $6.5 million Mediterranean-style estate in Studio City's most exclusive neighborhood. But here's what most people don't know. The property was listed at $7.8 million. Bruno didn't just buy it. He negotiated over $1 million off the asking price. The seller was Elvira Kudryashova, daughter of a former Kazakh minister. And Bruno walked away with the deal of a lifetime. This wasn't his first Los Angeles property either. In 2012, he bought a Hollywood Hills home for $3.2 million. He sold it in 2015 for $3.348 million, making a profit. The Studio City estate was his big upgrade. 2 acres of land in the Fryman Canyon area north of Mulholland Drive. 9,000 square feet with 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. A gated community where George Clooney and other A-list stars live. But the purchase price was just the beginning. What he built inside those walls turned a mansion into something much bigger. Let's go inside. Inside this 9,000 square foot mansion, every room tells a story. This isn't just a place where a celebrity sleeps between tours. It's a fully working headquarters for one of music's biggest stars. 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms spread across the main house. A separate children's wing with 2 bedrooms, a great room, and its own kitchen. A wine cellar storing his personal collection. Multiple wet bars built for hosting Hollywood's biggest names. But here's the feature that changes everything. A fully professional recording studio built right inside his home. Chart-topping albums were finished in a room just steps from his bedroom. He never has to leave home to create hit songs. That's not just luxury. That's creative freedom. The inside flows perfectly into the outside through California-style open design. But what waits beyond those doors takes this estate to another level. The pool, the spa, the outdoor kitchen. We're going there next. Step outside the mansion and you enter a whole different world. The 2-acre grounds feel more like a luxury resort than a backyard. An infinity pool with a built-in spa overlooks the entire San Fernando Valley. A heated cabana sits by the pool for those cooler California nights. An outdoor kitchen with a full grill station means no reason to ever go back inside. A private steam room and sauna, the kind you only find at 5-star spas. For someone who grew up in Hawaii surrounded by tropical beauty, this makes perfect sense. Bruno didn't want a penthouse with just a view. He wanted land he could turn into his own paradise. And these outdoor spaces do more than just look beautiful. They double as private entertainment venues for industry events. No paparazzi, no public crowds, no loss of privacy. Just Bruno and whoever he chooses to invite. The infinity edge makes it look like the pool melts into the valley below. A visual trick that reminds you, he lives above the chaos now. But there's another feature outside that tells a deeper story. A garage built for 12 vehicles, and what's parked inside reveals everything. The 3-bay garage on the property can hold up to 12 vehicles, and Bruno Mars has filled it with a collection worth nearly $1.8 million. But this isn't just a bunch of expensive cars sitting in a row. It's a story, told through metal, leather, and wheels. At the top sits a Rolls-Royce Phantom valued at around $289,000, the most iconic British luxury car money can buy. Next to it, multiple Cadillac sedans, the STS and Elante models worth up to $92,000. A Range Rover SUV with custom speakers adds another $95,000 of practical luxury. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Parked in that same garage is his original Volkswagen Jetta, the one with no working air conditioning, the one he drove during his broke days before anyone knew his name. A man worth nearly $180 million could have thrown it away years ago, but he didn't. He kept it as a reminder of where he started. That Jetta sits next to the Rolls-Royce every single day, a symbol that wealth hasn't erased his memory. The garage isn't just storage, it's a museum of his life. But cars aren't the only way Bruno shows the world who he is. His fashion choices and brand partnerships tell another powerful chapter. Bruno Mars doesn't just make music, he makes statements with his clothes. His wardrobe isn't just fabric and thread, it's art, identity, and business all in one. The fedoras, the silk shirts, the gold chains, none of it is random. Every outfit is carefully chosen to match the mood he wants to create. And the price tags reflect that attention to detail. He regularly wears Versace Medusa gold chain medallions worth around $2,000 each. Single outfits often cost thousands of dollars. His presence at Tiffany & Company events puts him in the world of ultra-premium luxury. But here's where it gets even more interesting. His collaboration with Amiri for their SS25 collection isn't just an endorsement. It's a real creative partnership where Bruno helps shape the designs. Vintage-style camp shirts, burnt orange tones, pinstripe trousers, all reflecting his signature look. The Lacoste X Ricky Regal line brought his style into luxury sportswear. These aren't just deals where his name gets borrowed. He's actually helping create the clothes that carry his influence. Fashion brands pay for his image, but they also get his creative mind. And this formula has opened doors far beyond the runway. His biggest business move might surprise you. A cocktail bar where his style becomes an experience. The smartest entertainers know that music careers don't last forever. That's why Bruno Mars has been building businesses that make money even when he's not on stage. And his biggest move yet, a cocktail bar called the Pinky Ring. It opened at the Bellagio Hotel in February 2024. The name comes from the jewelry piece Bruno is famous for wearing. But this isn't just a celebrity endorsement deal. He actually owns a stake in the venue. That means every drink sold puts money in his pocket, whether he's there or not. There's something bold about putting your personal taste on display like this. Anyone can walk in and judge whether the experience matches the legend. But here's what makes this move so smart. Bruno is already in Las Vegas for his residency shows. The bar creates extra income without taking extra time. It works for him even while he sleeps. Celebrity bars fail all the time because fame doesn't mean business skills. But Bruno partnered with Bellagio, experts in hospitality, to handle operations. His brand plus their experience equals something neither could build alone. The venue lets regular people step inside Bruno Mars's world for the price of a drink. But the real money machine isn't the bar. It's the Las Vegas residency that earns him millions per show. Las Vegas residencies have become the ultimate money machine for top entertainers. No exhausting travel, no constant packing, no jumping between cities every night. Just one venue, one stage, and fans who fly in from around the world to see you. Bruno Mars figured this out, and he's been cashing in ever since. His residency at Park MGM and Bellagio properties has earned an estimated $114 to $124.5 million through November 2024. Individual shows reportedly bring in $1 to $2 million each. And here's the thing, it's not stopping anytime soon. His residency continues through at least December 2025. That means tens of millions more are still coming. But choosing Las Vegas means a big lifestyle change. No new cities every week. The same venue over and over. No fresh crowds each night, just tourists and fans who traveled specifically for you. Bruno accepted this trade-off because the economics made too much sense. Plus, it lets him keep his Los Angeles home base while still performing regularly. But here's what makes his residency different from others. He performs with a full live band. No backing tracks, no shortcuts. Real instruments, real energy, real music. That authenticity is why fans pay premium ticket prices without complaining. And while he's on that Vegas stage, money flows in from everywhere else too. Streaming royalties, publishing income, business ventures, all still running in the background. The residency doesn't replace his other income. It stacks on top of everything. But there's a risk to this lifestyle. Performing the same show again and again can drain an artist's creativity. Bruno has avoided that trap by releasing new music and evolving his catalog. His show stays fresh instead of becoming a museum of old hits. This model has worked so well that other major artists are copying it now. They saw what Bruno built and wanted the same thing. But before Las Vegas made him rich, something else introduced him to the world. Massive arena tours that proved his music could fill the biggest stages on the planet. Before Las Vegas became his home stage, Bruno Mars conquered the world the hard way. City after city, country after country, night after night. His tours have generated over $600 million in total revenue. The 24K Magic World Tour alone grossed more than $367 million. The Moonshine Jungle Tour added another $138 million on top. These numbers made him one of the biggest live draws in entertainment history. But those dollars came at a real cost. Constant travel, endless time zones, and the pressure to deliver perfection every single night. Fans paid premium prices expecting the best. And Bruno never let them down. What made his shows different from other big tours? No hiding behind fancy production tricks or crazy technology. Just a live band, real instruments, and pure musicianship. Audiences felt that authenticity, and they kept coming back for more. His music worked everywhere. Asia, Europe, South America, Australia. That global love opened doors no domestic artist could reach. But touring like this takes a serious toll on body and mind. That's part of why the Vegas residency made so much sense later. And Bruno never forgot the people who helped him get there. He gifted each of his 7 band members a $55,000 luxury watch because his success was never a solo act. But making money is only part of the story. What you do with it reveals who you really are. And Bruno's philanthropy speaks volumes. A fortune means nothing if it makes you forget where you came from. Bruno Mars hasn't forgotten. His philanthropy proves that his $175 to $180 million comes with a sense of responsibility. In 2017, Bruno and Live Nation donated $1 million to help victims of the Flint water crisis. Families in Michigan couldn't get clean drinking water, and he stepped up. In 2020, when COVID-19 shut everything down, he donated another $1 million, this time to MGM employees struggling to survive the pandemic. These are the same workers who make his Las Vegas residency possible. He didn't forget them when times got hard. And remember those $55,000 luxury watches he gave to each of his 7 band members? That wasn't a tax write-off. It was a personal thank you from his own pocket. He sees the people around him, not just his own reflection. Here's what makes his giving different from typical celebrity charity. It's quiet. No big press conferences, no flashy announcements. The donations came out in the news, not from his publicity team. And that old Volkswagen Jetta sitting in his garage connects to all of this. Someone who keeps a reminder of struggle understands that wealth creates responsibility, not entitlement. He earned his fortune, he enjoys his lifestyle, and he shares what he has. But to truly understand Bruno Mars, we need to step back and see the full picture. His estate, his cars, his business, his giving. What does it all really mean? Bruno Mars has built one of the most impressive fortunes of the 21st century. $175 to $180 million, earned through hit records, world tours, a Las Vegas residency, and smart business moves. His Studio City estate stands as physical proof of everything he achieved. 2 acres, 9,000 square feet, a private recording studio, and a garage worth $2 million. But none of this came from luck or inheritance. He built it piece by piece, negotiating smart, owning his work, and diversifying every income stream. From a kid in Hawaii to a man worth nearly $180 million. Talent plus business intelligence equals legendary status. From the streets of Honolulu to the hills of Studio City, Bruno Mars built a life matching his legendary status. The estate, the cars, the fashion, the Vegas residency, the business ventures, the philanthropy. Every piece designed with purpose. This isn't just celebrity wealth. It's a blueprint for building a lasting empire. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Which part of his lifestyle impressed you most? The mansion, the cars, or the giving back? Drop your answer in the comments below.